Okay, welcome everybody to our January kickoff call, goal setting call for January 2021. I'm so excited to see all of your faces, even Leah, who's putting on her Joyome. I love Joyome. Hello. Yes. I have a feeling, I have a gut feeling, something's coming along that has to do with that Joyome. I don't know. Maybe Danielle knows something about it. Look at her. We all see you. I think, do I see a box back behind you? Do I see
If
some
I
kind
told
of
you, I'd have to kill you, Tina.
Right, I'm gonna remember this. I'm going to remember this. Because one day I'm gonna have a secret product, Anyway, I cannot wait to see what that is. Everybody's super excited. So anyways, you guys, let's get started. This is our January kickoff call, and we will, here moving forward, since we now have the success sprints. Who's excited about the success sprints? Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello. So you guys, if you are new, you may not realize it, but every so often we would have these different promotions, different incentives and things like that. And so now, starting this year, Plexus has these amazing success sprints. That's hard to say. Say that 5 times and I'll give you a prize without skipping a beat. But this is always going to be set up the way that it is, with being able to earn credits by doing certain things. And those things aren't going to change this year. So I feel like once we get really familiar with it, like this first month or first few weeks, get our feet underneath of us from 2020 and get to moving forward, I think we're really going to love this, because it's just going to be consistent all the time, all year long. It's not going to change. We're not going to have to do calls every month being like, all right, here's the new way that you can earn XYZ. The prizes will change, but the way that you earn them will always be the same. Beautiful skin, Leah. So I am very, 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 very excited about that. I'm excited about the $100, the $500, the sports pack, the MacBook. I know that you guys that know me know I'm a Samsung person, and I'd have to give that MacBook to my daughter, or I'm gonna have to change to Apple, which Danielle keeps telling me to do. Stacy keeps telling me that too. Come on, people. I like my Samsung. It's comfortable. I have my notes. I have all my things. I know how to do it. But anyways, I think this is going to be absolutely amazing. And from here moving forward, we're going to have our team call, which is going to be different types of training every single week for everyone on the team. And then after we're done with training, we're going to have just like a 10-minute check-in sprint huddle. Those of you that are working towards these sprints, which I believe if you're on this call, that's what you're working towards, we're going to have just a 10-minute sprint huddle after the call. Motivation, going over just kind of where you're at, answering any questions that you might have, getting super, super pumped up for that for the rest of the week, basically. So it'll be kind of a great little like check-in, accountability, like huddle, right? Football comes together, they like do a huddle, right? They get all pumped up and let's go. So that's kind of what that's going to be. So I'm excited for that, plan on that. I love that the focus in the success sprints is on recruiting. It's on rank ups. It's on retaining people. Hello, retention, maintaining a rank, re-ranking. Anyway, the list goes on in that. I won't get into great detail on that right now, but our systems and our onboarding is going to be key to helping develop people and that retention. Also, I think it's super exciting because January is a new month, it's a new year, and all of our new enrollments this month, following the onboarding and the systems that we have already set up in place, is going to set you up for retention points, gaining those points in March. So we've got January, February, March, you'll have those 3 months. It's gonna be awesome. So think of when you enroll, making sure that they're on 3 products for 3 months. taking them through the onboarding system, coaching them properly and strongly, giving them 110% customer service. And you get to March and you're retaining them. Your teams are going to like literally blow up. And the onboarding systems are right there for you. It makes it so easy for you to do. Just got to pull those sheets up and do it. So we'll talk a little bit more on sprints towards the end of the call. But I got to tell you guys, I had a coaching call today with my Plexus coach, and he kind of let a few things out that I want to share with you. But there are some amazing, amazing things coming up in 2021, you guys. Literally, I had tears in my eyes talking to him today because I was so just moved by the way that this company works, and so grateful that I am here, that I get to be a part of this. And I just wanted to pass on some of these things that he shared with me because I want you guys to feel that excitement too. They really feel that with what they've set up, we're going to have one of the biggest years yet within the company than we've ever had. 2020 was one of the biggest years that Plexus has had. And I think that's amazing when you consider the fact that we have been in a world pandemic. We also have new products launching this year, January, one coming up. We have one in March launching, a new product. And he let the cat out of the bag and he said, there's a really amazing, like one he's super, super excited about when it gets hot out, he said. So I can't wait for that. Yeah, I was like, tell me more. What do you mean when it gets hot out? What is it that we're gonna enjoy so much about the new thing when it's hot out? And he's like, I've already said too much, stop it.
Plexus margarita mix.
Yeah. I think after the 2020 we've had, we deserve that. So we have a quality company, you guys, and I'm so, so proud to be associated with Plexus and to have this opportunity. Many companies, if you think about it, got literally knocked down during the pandemic. They got knocked down, they got closed down, shut down. I mean, it was bad for some and many businesses. Even think about the NFL, you guys, no audience, couldn't come to the game. Everything just shut down. Like there was literally no sports, none, no sports. Can you guys hear me? Okay. But a lot of businesses suffered. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people were laid off. And during this world pandemic, we grew the most than we ever have. I mean, seriously, that says so much. And my coach kind of pointed out today how Plexus has always been set up as a sustainable business, even through hard times, even through a pandemic. The way that we are set up, we were not going to be closing down. Like literally Plexus didn't miss a beat, you guys. Even our orders got here. During times when postal service couldn't even keep up because everybody's online shopping, we got our orders. We got our products in hand. They didn't run short on anything. They didn't have to shut down the manufacturer. They didn't have to shut down anything. It kept going. And it's because of how they have everything set up. So to me, it just says so, so much. And I'm just proud. I'm proud of the company. I'm proud of the founders. And it really, going through really hard economic times, it really says a lot about our company. And I hope that even just thinking about that helps build your belief that you are in an amazing place and you have an amazing opportunity that you're sitting on. We all have the same opportunity. My belief for myself, it's unshakable. It's truly unshakable. They also have hired on a lot of new staff. And one of them, his name is Travis. I think that you'll get introduced to him on Super Saturday this weekend. But he's the new president of sales. I guess they call him Mr. Wonderful. He's built many multi-million-dollar companies. And so there's just a lot of people that they've brought in as well. That's gonna like take this company to even a higher level. So anyways, that's pretty exciting. We have online trainings. We have, we don't have to keep inventory. We don't have to have our garages like stocked full of stuff. We don't have to spend money and put, I almost cussed. We don't have to put things on our credit card and like stock our, stock our garages. Excuse me, I was like a little out of control there. We don't have to have parties. We can send people to our website. They can purchase from our website. They can join as an ambassador and have their own website. Like, we are set for success, even in a pandemic. So also, Plexus pays out 50% of what they bring in to us ambassadors. I don't know if any of you guys know that, but I think it's something important to know. 50% goes back to us. So it was kind of pointed out to me that they could choose to like stock the stores with Plexus, and they could pay for advertising and all the things that they'd have to do to market it, but they take that 50% and they pay us, which is awesome. So with that said, I'm gonna have Dory, she's gonna share some fun facts with you guys that I think are incredible as we look at 2019. If you were on the Plexus call, you may have heard some of these or read your newsletter, but I think it'd be awesome for her to share because I'm just so proud to be part of this. So I'm gonna hand it to Dory.
Hey, everybody. Okay, so Plexus had 460,000 new ambassadors or customers, which is a lot, especially during a pandemic. We had 422 jewel ranks, 4.2 million orders shipped, and that's amazing to me. That blows my mind. We were up 23% for monthly income compared to 2019 in monthly income for ambassadors. So that says a lot, especially for the whole year. 27 million Americans are starting a business. So that's, we're kind of taking it into our own hands. So that's new and exciting. 460,000. So people want a plan B, and goals are not resolutions. Love the 90 days. There you go.
Yeah, 460 plus joined Plexus. Isn't that nuts? Pandemic year, okay? Was there a pandemic? Well, it didn't affect us, so that's pretty dang awesome. I mean, seriously. Having that income, 23% increase. I don't know about you guys, but most JOBs that you work for might give you what? A 2% pay raise, 1% pay raise. It's pretty small. So yeah, if you looked at your own income from the last year, January to the end of December, I encourage you to check that out and see what your increase percentage was. I think you'll be blown away. So yeah, thank you, Dory, for sharing that. So let's talk about, I don't like resolutions necessarily. I think that's, I don't know what, I just don't like using the word resolution, I guess. But I'm definitely a goal-oriented person, and hang on one second. So we're going to talk about goals, goal setting, setting yourself up for success. And the one thing I love too about this, Nicole, I'm trying to mute you. There we go. Hi, Nicole. Good to see you. So if we think about being successful, having that 90-day period is truly how successful network marketers plan out their goals, their success goals. It's a 90-day stretch, or they might call it a 90-day push. And I kind of learned that like 3 years ago. Whenever I was setting up my goals, I would look at, you know, like right now, January, February, March. So you're looking at what you can kind of expect and project in the next 90 days. And you might be asking like, well, how do I do that? How do I project where I might be in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? One way that you can do that is look back to the last 90 days. So that would be October, November, December. Look at your recruiting numbers and look at your retention rates. And as soon as things finalize with commissions and stuff, I will have a printout and I can look at those individually with you guys. I would suggest if you are senior silver, gold, senior gold and up like that, those ranks, this would be a really good time to get together with me and really look at what were the last 90 days like. And that's going to help project what the next 90 days are going to kind of look like as far as your kind of average growth and your average retention. It also helps if you've had fall off, then you know where to focus, right? You know where to focus on systems, duplication, the onboarding. You kind of just know more where to spend your time. And so it really helps to just look at your numbers, always know your numbers, because that tells you everything. Truly, you can't, numbers don't lie, right? Numbers do not lie. Also, just a reminder to, you know, when we project out, and there's been times, you guys, where I've said, I know I'll hit this rank by this time based on the last 90 days, or even based on like the last 6 months, and we've got momentum going, and all of a sudden we might come back down and there might be a dip. And so I want you to know that even if you project, sometimes things can happen and you just don't beat yourself up about it. It's business. You learn from it. You look at the numbers because numbers are facts. You figure out where are the holes in the team. You go and you work on those things. You work on them not just with yourself, but you work on them with your team, helping them be strong in whatever area that might be that people need help. And so then that's going to create a really strong team. That takes a little bit of time, but then momentum will start coming back again, and you'll start to see that rise again. So I'll have those numbers, and if you're interested in the projections and things like that and getting together with me, I would love, love, love to do that. So we're going to talk about goals. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of SMART goals. A SMART goal, let me pull this up. Okay. So here's just a picture of, let me get that out of the way. A SMART goal. A SMART goal is, the S stands for specific, and your goal is specific, stating what you wish to accomplish. Your goal is measurable, so your goal is quantifiable, so you can track your progress. Your goal is attainable, meaning your goal is realistic. Don't say, I'm going to be diamond tomorrow. I'm going to be diamond in 2 months. Might not be realistic. A SMART goal is relevant, so that means your goal aligns with your vision, really taking a look at where you want to go. And T stands for time bound, so your goal has a deadline. So those are SMART goals. So I love that. Love the SMART goal. You might hear that a lot within Plexus is SMART goals. So here is some action steps that you guys might want to write down. And actually, who would type these into the comments? Who could type these for me? Danielle, you want to type this? Okay. So here's some action steps to think about. Danielle is going to type them into the comments. You guys can kind of copy and paste it then, and then save it and you can kind of work on that this week. Write down the following and give it to your direct sponsor this week. Okay. So first of all, my goal is, and then set a date. And when we get together, if we want to go over numbers with me, we can look at that date and we can see if that's a really good realistic date to be set by. And sometimes people set it way out, and I'll say, actually, you can get that like this month. And people are like, wait, what? So my goal and set a date. The next one, number 2, is this goal is important to me because. Why is this goal important to you? This is really kind of going into your why. So 2, this goal is important to me because. And 3, my key strengths that will help me achieve this goal are: you all have talents, you all have amazing personalities, and you all click with the right people that, I mean, you all have such different personalities and different backgrounds and things. I love seeing how each one of you shines in your own unique way. It's so fun. 4, here's a good one: obstacles that may arise. And list 5 of them, if you have 5. Obstacles that may arise. Obstacles can be, I'm too busy, out of time, my kids have soccer, I've got this, I've got that, da, da, da. So here's the next key one: how I plan to respond to each obstacle, because we get to choose truly if something is an obstacle. And I guarantee you, when you put down obstacles that may arise, and then you put down how I plan to respond to each obstacle, that's really what we've talked about with taking a red light story and making it a green light story. Because in that question, how I plan to respond to each obstacle, is really thinking about how you're not going to let that obstacle get in your way. Next question is, what will be good about achieving my goal? What will be good about it? Again, you're thinking about your vision casting for yourself. What's life going to look like? What will be good about achieving my goal? Like, what's going to happen when I achieve that goal? I'll be able to pay my car payment. I'll be able to pay the house payment. I'll be closer to reaching financial freedom. I can put money away to my daughter's college fund. I can pay off whatever, pay off that card, get out of debt, put money, maybe it's put money away into savings for a family vacation that we so deserve. But what will be good about achieving that goal? Let yourself dream. And the next steps are, question mark, and that is where you map out a plan. And if you need help, go over that with your leader. Okay, so you guys can copy and paste those and write them down and whatnot, save them, think about them this week, and try to get that to your sponsor. If you want to, I would love to see them too. If I'm not your direct sponsor, it'd be super fun. Okay, let's see, what else? Oh, Super Saturday. We got to talk about Super Saturday, okay? So hopefully all you guys are registered for Super Saturday. Some of you might just be dragging along and still not getting registered because maybe you don't know why it's even important, right? So if anyone on here has attended Super Saturday and would like to share how Super Saturday has helped build your belief in the company, or what you thought of Super Saturday, I would love for you to share what you felt, what you thought about Super Saturday.
it's just, for me, it was just exciting to see. And usually there's some sort of announcement that happens or some sort of something exciting, and there's buildup and hearing the speakers talk, and I don't know, it's just the excitement behind it that I always like.
Yep, thank you.
I always found that Super Saturday, well, I've only done it once, I guess, but it
Mhm.
was really educational too. And like just kind of reminded me of some things that I was kind of slacking in, or like maybe thought of as an obstacle. Like just hearing other people, because usually, or at least the one that I remember, was that there was Jules that spoke about all different aspects of life and where they came from and how they made this business work for them. So, and yes, I agree with Danielle too. There's always something exciting that's always going to be announced during Super Saturday. So that's always awesome too.
Thank you. Yeah, all of those things are so good. And this is not recorded. This is not something that you're like, I'm busy, I'm la doing whatever, and I'll just catch the recording. Literally, it's not recorded. It truly is amazing training. It's like a mini workshop. And I have to say that little story about me when I first started, and I was a silver ambassador. And the very first event that I earned was Leaders Retreat. So here I was, brand spanking new, silver, earned Leaders Retreat, didn't even know I was earning Leaders Retreat, had no idea what it even was. And I literally never traveled before this, you guys. We've been married, it's going to be 27 years. And I'm not sure how that happened because I'm only like 29. But anyways, we never traveled, never. Okay. And I earned this trip in Florida. And if you know me, beach, ocean, warm weather, like that just calls me. Palm trees. I wish I could have a palm tree in my yard. But everyone has that thing, right? That just feeds your soul, and that's me. That's what feeds my soul. But I guess my point is that when I went to this event and I walked in to the area where this huge dinner was outside of this beautiful hotel, palm trees, swimming pool, the decorations, the music, I literally cried. Like I literally cried. And my belief was like, phew. I mean, it was like, I am a lifer right now. I am a lifer. This company is amazing. And then to hear Alec and Taro talking, and the training, and seeing the care that they truly have, hearing from the doctors, the scientists, all of that in person was absolutely amazing. So I will tell you right now, if you can get to a Plexus event, an actual Plexus run event, retreats are great, team retreats, you go spend time with the girls and have bonding, but going to a Plexus event is truly where you see the big picture of the company. And it really, really builds your belief. So with that said, Super Saturday is an event, and it's always been a virtual online event. It's not just because of COVID or anything like that. Super Saturday has always been in January. It's always an event virtually. And so it's an opportunity to get education. It's your opportunity to hear from the founders, to hear what's going on in the company, to see the new product launch. That's when that will be announced. And usually they'll announce like where Leaders Retreat will be, or where convention will be, or whatever. So that's different right now because of the pandemic, but I encourage you, if you're not registered, to get registered for that, because it's going to build your belief. You're going to fall in love with Plexus. You truly will. And make sure, you guys, those of you that have teams, I encourage you to please reach out to every single person individually on your team and just ask them, hey, Sue, I just want to make sure you're not going to miss out on this. I want to make sure you're registered for Super Saturday. Have you done that yet? If she says no, send her the link and tell her, you gotta watch this. You gotta watch this with me. It's gonna blow you away, okay? So that's on each of us to reach out to people, you know, our level ones, reach out to your level ones. This week, it's only Tuesday, so Super Saturday's on Saturday. And then Leaders Retreat is on Saturday too. So that'll be a crazy day, crazy packed day. All right, so that kind of wraps up all of that. I'm gonna just share quickly on the sprints, and then basically starting next week, we'll start with our little sprint huddle at the end of the call. So I plan to, you know, like now at 7:35, I started at about 7:05, half-hour team call, quick little 5-10 minute sprint huddle, get pumped up, come together, cheer each other on, that kind of thing. And then we'll go do our week. So I'm just gonna pull up the screen really quick. And you guys, in your back office, you have the launch page for all of the promotions, incentives this month. So I just want to talk about the prizes. So just a level 1 prize is 500 credits. You're going to get $100. Everyone's going to get $100. Okay. The level 2 is 750 credits. You'll earn the sports pack, the smartwatch, earbuds. Who's excited about that? Level 3, 1,500 credits. It's $500. Yeah. Put in the chat which one of these you're going to be going for. I want to see that in the chat. Level 4 is 2,000 credits. In that, you'll earn the Surface Pro 7 or the MacBook Air. And level 5 is 2,500 credits, $1,500. Hello, can you imagine an extra $1,500 on top of already what you're getting paid? A Paris trip, New York trip, all those things are in here. You can find, let's see, I wanted to pull up, oh, to be qualified, just make sure that you're commission qualified, obviously have 100 PVN orders for yourself. And obviously your annual membership is current, which we all are. And I already said the PV. So yeah. I think that, yeah, you just have to enroll one personal sponsored level 1 ambassador in the first 90 days to unlock your prizes, which we can all do that. That's simple. And so right here, it shows like enrolling a minimum of 6, what prize levels you'll be at and things like that. So, but yeah, you can find that in your, right when you actually log in, it's like right there, there's a link for it, the launch page for it. So, all right. I'm excited. And we are gonna have, we're gonna be working on vision boards on Thursday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. And so this is kind of a fun way that you can like cut out different things for your vision board, maybe take some of the prizes that you want to earn from the success sprints and put that on your board, motivational quotes. You guys can find ideas on Pinterest. There's a lot of vision board ideas. So you can print those out, have some stuff ready, and then we're basically going to like put our vision boards together. So just kind of have a little bonding time and talk about our goals and our dreams and things like that the girls do. So anyways, does anyone have any questions? Like I said, next week we'll have the actual sprint huddle and we can kind of address questions then too. But I think it's just right now, like get our feet under us. We're just coming off of Christmas, starting a new year and everything like that. Just kind of spending time thinking about those goals. Like Danielle put those questions in the chat, just thinking about them, writing them out, and that's like step number one, right? Moving in the right direction. So yeah, I'm excited. Good things coming. All right, so that's it, you guys. Yay! This year is going to be amazing. And in how many days? 4 days, we get to see the new product. Yeah. Something kind of. All right, you guys, I love you guys. And Leah, you're off somewhere. I don't know where, but looking pretty amazing. Where are you off to?
You'll just have to wait and see.
Well then, there's a lot of surprises going on around here. I can't even handle I can't handle secrets, people. Oh wait, Danielle's talking. I can't hear you.
I said it's way too late at night to be going anywhere. It's like bedtime.
I know, where's she going? You coming to my house? Cute hair. Look at her. She's like got all done up like super quick. That's amazing. Well, I can't wait to figure this out and hear where you're going. I don't like secrets, but anyways. All right, you guys have an awesome night, and hopefully I'll get to see some of you guys on Thursday. I know 2 o'clock's kind of a weird time, but you know, some people are hanging out in the middle of the day. Leah is. All right, have a good week, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye. See you.